একটা নতুন ভিডিওতে আবার সকলকে স্বাগত। যদিও আজকের ভিডিওটা আমি ইংলিশে বানাবো। So this is another journey that's starting today. So today is a Saturday and this is I would say not exactly a trip for me, not at all a trip for us, rather. So we are staying currently at Hyderabad, right? So that's why we are, traveling on bike from Hyderabad to Kolkata and then, to and fro, I can say. So for this, I thought why not to, create a video because we have already traveled on this same way 4 times now. So I thought why not to, create a video and tell you guys the details about the road and, where do we stop, which hotels we do opt for. We generally, make this trip covered in 2 days, sometimes in 3 days also. So this time we have a plan in 2 days, of course. Now it depends, like now it is 3:20 it is. So we shall be starting now maybe within 10 minutes. So if we start now, we are expecting that we would be reaching Vizag by 9:30. If not so, or we are not flying as per our estimate, then we would be staying at Gopalpur because in Gopalpur we have found a decent hotel. There we have stayed 3 times and the hotel is pretty decent, just at the sea beach we can call it. So yeah, the hotel we like, so that's why we have 2 plans. I would say one plan that is primary and the secondary plan which we have. Not sure which we will be executed, depends on the situation. On road trip, we don't exactly have a plan, right? So let's start the journey. Let us take you on a journey which we take so frequently. We are taking so frequently, in this I would say 1 year. So let's start with us. So here's Indranil. We are ready to start. You can see how much baggage we have taken. Okay, let's say goodbye to the home. The clock says 3:28 and we are already on the go. So let's see how much time it takes. So as always, we have selected a few what we say like pre-decided breaks. So we shall be taking breaks like that only, since this is a longer kilometer that we will be traveling today. So let's see how much time it takes. Starting from New Town, we were flying through Belghoria Expressway. Then after crossing Rajchandrapur, we have now taken the road towards Kharagpur. So we are flying through that. We just now crossed Debra Toll Plaza. So you can see it's 5:30 now and the sky is already reddish. The east side of the sky is already reddish and the sun is ready to pop up, it seems. But the moon is not at all in a mood to set down, it looks like. We're still flying through NH16. সাড়ে 6টা মতো বাজে এখন। আমরা এই বেলদা থেকে বোধহয় 10 কিলোমিটার মতো আগে একটা জায়গায় দাঁড়িয়েছিলাম চা খাওয়ার জন্য। চা খেলাম, বিস্কিট খেলাম, খেয়ে আবার বেরোবো। বাড়ি থেকে মোটামুটি বেরোনোর পরে আমরা 160 কিলোমিটার চলে এসেছি। ওকে, আই সুইচড টু বেঙ্গলি, বাট এনিওয়ে it is supposed to be. So we have traveled 2.5 hours and we have covered almost 160 kilometers. Just we stopped for maybe 10-20 minutes and had our morning tea, biscuits, and now we are again about to start. We just entered Odisha from West Bengal. This is the second state that we will be covering in this journey. So we will be covering 4 states from West Bengal, then Odisha, then Andhra Pradesh, and then to Telangana. So the place which we are crossing now is Choleshwar. So this is the first place which comes actually when we travel from Kolkata to Odisha. In the morning we traveled this 160-170 kilometers quite smoothly. But after that we are lagging a little bit. So Bhubaneswar is 200 kilometers now, maybe. Not 200. Okay, 150-160 kilometers. So we are at a roadside dhaba for having some breakfasts. So here is today's breakfast. Indranil is up for plain dosa and I'm up for masala dosa. So let's have the food now and we will be starting post having breakfast. Indranil is sleepy, Luke's sleepy as well. So we both are sleepy actually. It happens with us, before every long ride, we don't get sleep. We went to sleep around 9:30, but actually slept maybe around 11:30 or 12. And we woke up around 2, so had hardly 1 hour 30 minutes or 2 hours of sleep, so that's why. So anyways, we are moving on in our regular speed, I would say. We don't drive usually very fast, we don't drive usually very slow, we drive in a medium pace and we take less breaks, and the same we are doing for this time also. Today, as I said at the starting of the video, that we have two plans, right, for this particular trip, Kolkata to Hyderabad. So today, as per the primary plan, we have made a plan to stay at Vizag, but we are not sure yet that we will be able to cover till Vizag or not. Let's see. We could have never imagined that at 10 in the morning the weather in Odisha would be this soothing. So yeah, the weather is soothing. We just had our breakfast and we are moving on further. So the road condition on which we are flying currently is pretty good, but there are a lot of speed breakers and also natural speed breakers, I would say. Cattle's all around and the traffic is also a lot unorganized. So considering all of this, you will be having many breaks in your speed. So even if the road condition is good, you will not be able to drive on a constant 80-85 speed, but your average speed will be 60, around 60. So yeah, we are traveling as such. Let's see how soon we can reach Bhubaneswar, because if we reach Bhubaneswar by 12 or 1 p.m, then only we will be thinking of going till Vizag. Otherwise we may stay back at Gopalpur today. So after we shifted from Kolkata to Hyderabad, we have traveled on this way 4 times. So the major advantage of this route that we found is this national highway road is actually elevated in congested places. So this is how it avoids the congestion and lets you cruise at a medium speed. But yes, the cattles and sometimes the local traffic is a little bothersome. But otherwise, since the road is elevated and road condition is pretty good, you can cruise at a medium speed, with very ease. And the major drawback that we have found in this route is that there is very less clean toilet available. Generally in national highways, petrol pumps, we do get clean toilets, but in this area, the total area covering this particular route has very less such petrol pumps. Petrol pumps are there. It's not like petrol pumps are not there. Petrol pumps are there, but the clean toilets with petrol pumps are very less. So yeah, we are still traveling and the time is now 11. We have crossed Chondikhol. Chondikhol is the name of that place, and then we are moving towards Kotok. Kotok is, I guess, 60 kilometers away from this place. Dadabe? Okay, let's have some tea. This route of Kolkata to Hyderabad crosses two major rivers. One of them is this Mahanadi. This is Mahanadi. We are currently in Odisha and we are crossing Mahanadi. Tomorrow we shall be crossing Godavari. Well, at 10 I was being super happy for the weather, pleasant weather in Odisha, but now it is 12:40 and the weather is again hot. When we are traveling, the wind is not so hot, not so cool, that's okay, but if we take a minute even halt, then it is tremendous. So this was predictable, but what was not predictable is our sleepiness. We couldn't sleep last night, as I told you guys already that we are always super excited before a long trip. So we were super excited last night also and couldn't sleep. So that's why we are feeling a lot sleepy and taking frequent breaks. By this time already we have taken 4-5 breaks. So we are finding it a little challenging to reach Vizag today. Let's see what we can do. We still have a target to reach Vizag today, because if we don't reach Vizag today, it will be a little difficult to reach Hyderabad in 2 days. Back to back traveling 2 days, such long kilometers is little hectic for the body. So let's see what we can do. We have decided to stay at Gopalpur today. So, Baba, কতগুলো হনুমান.
Okay, so as Shreyashi mentioned earlier, we will be stopping at Gopalpur for today. Since we are feeling very sleepy and it's not good or advisable to ride your bike while feeling sleepy. So yeah, we will stay over here in one of the hotels in Gopalpur, and as you know, all the good hotels, resorts are on the sea beach, near to the sea beach actually. We are going there.
So we have entered in a hotel at Gopalpur, just at the sea beach. Actually, it's been quite some time we have entered. I got freshened up and had some office work, so started that. So we entered, I guess, around 4. Okay, so we have taken this room. I would give you a room tour now. Let me give you a room tour. So please ignore the mess. So this is the entrance. Okay, let me close it. This side there are mosquitoes. Okay, so they have a place like this, just before the room starts. So they have given a cupboard, and here is the basin. Let's get into the room. So room is very basic. This is with AC, but we have taken without AC. So there's a small window, and there is the washroom. So this room without AC took us 1,000. So actually we negotiated, because we shall be starting pretty early tomorrow morning. So it's a matter of few hours. So that's why we tried to negotiate, and 1,000 is the final price for us for this room. So the room is quite clean, I would say. I won't say neat and clean, but yes, quite clean. Fine for night stay. They in fact changed the bed sheets and cleaned the room after we checked in. So everything's fine. The most important thing is I didn't see the name of the hotel. So we would go outside now. We'll check out the hotel's name and leave it in the description. Good morning from Gopalpur. So we are ready to start our second day. Maybe this is going to be the last day. So let me show you the hotel. So this is the Hotel Ocean Inn. So I shall be sharing the phone numbers and all, of course. So the beach goes this way. Okay, here is the beach actually. We are getting pretty late, so let me show you the beach, glimpse of beach, and then we will start. So this is the road which will lead us to NH16. So when we are coming to towards Hyderabad from Kolkata, we will have to take a left turn towards Gopalpur. Okay, so that left turn, if you are following Google Map, don't take the first one, just take the second one. They suggest. Google Map would suggest two of the left turns. Don't take the first one, take the second one. So if you take the second one, this particular road will be directed, and then you can simply follow. This road is almost from beach road, almost 7 to 9 kilometers. So this won't take much of your journey in I would say congested area. So this is a little I would say congested locality the road passes through. So that's why if you take the second turn, that as I'm saying, then you will get the less of the congestion. Here we are, just reaching NH16. So this road shall take a turn towards, yes, we are on the NH16. We are still in Odisha in NH16, but we are soon going to cross Odisha border and enter Andhra Pradesh. We just entered Andhra Pradesh, and now the NH16 is passing through Andhra Pradesh. far we have crossed almost 200 kilometers in I would say 3 hours. Not exactly 3 hours, 2 hours 45 minutes, 40 minutes, so because just now we took our breakfast break, so we had dosa and idli. So just completed our breakfast and restarted the journey. We have crossed Srikakulam, and the hotel we actually planned for our first night's stay, that is, some kilometers away from Srikakulam. So that is coming on our way. That shall be, maybe in some 10-20 kilometers that shall be coming in. So I will show you guys that particular hotel. So that hotel is a little costly. Charges are around 2,500 3,000 per night, but that hotel is exactly on NH16. So that's why we chose twice that hotel as a pit stop for our journey. So yeah, we are moving further, and we are still hoping that we shall be reaching Hyderabad today itself. This is the hotel I'm talking about, Hotel Viraj. The clock says it's 1:45 now, and we are almost 230 kilometers away from Vijayawada, and the Google map is showing like it would take around 4 hours to reach Vijayawada, and we are 500 kilometers away from Hyderabad. So yeah, we are driving on the pace we usually drive, and we are taking breaks in between as well. We have taken 2 breaks so far. So yeah, actually in Hyderabad we generally want to enter after 11 or 12, because Hyderabad's traffic in the evening is pretty bad to handle. So that's why we generally plan accordingly. So that's why we are planning that yes, if it is after 12 or 11, then it is fine. As I was saying yesterday, that in our this route or this journey we shall be crossing to one of the major rivers in India. So today we are crossing Godavari. This is Godavari. This river is huge, literally huge. If you see the river both sides, you will see there are literally lands, and you'll see big trees grown there. So this river is huge. As we all know, Godavari is huge. So this is the Godavari river. We are still moving on via NH16, and our next pit stop, I would say Vijayawada, is 70 kilometers away. So our home in Hyderabad is 360 kilometers away, and so far we have taken, starting from Gopalpur, we have taken 4 breaks, maybe 15-20 minutes each. We haven't taken any elaborative breaks. So yeah, so far we are moving smooth, as as expected, I would say. You can see it's already afternoon and there's no sun in the sky, but the light shall stay a little longer than it stays in our region in West Bengal. So yeah, we are expecting a smooth journey till Hyderabad today itself. So the clock just struck 6 and we are approaching Vijayawada. This is one of the majorly congested area in this route. So we stopped just before reaching Vijayawada. We wanted to have some coffee, and just in front of our eyes one bike crashed and 2 people fell down. One of them was majorly injured. His knees were bleeding literally, so we had to help them. We offered them water, medicines, whatever we had, and after they were stabilized we could start. So that's how we are pretty much lagging behind the ETA, that is Google showing us. So previously we were running 20 to 25 minutes before the ETA. So anyways, we shall be traveling to Hyderabad today itself, and that's decided. That's there is no more if and buts now, so that's decided. That's why we are a little worried about the time. So I will show you guys how congested this particular area gets. So one of the times, I told already that 4 times we have traveled on this way, right? So one of those 4 times we experienced tremendous jam in this particular road. Maybe I'm talking about a 2 kilometers stretch. It took us almost 1.5 hours to cover that 2 kilometers. Yeah, that was a rainy day, I remember. But yeah, we are traveling, and this particular route shall pass through some congested locality also. I'll show you guys.
Well, the roads were very less congested than we expected that day. While plying through Kolkata-Chennai highway on NH16, at this particular junction of Vijayawada, we usually take a right turn to avail the next road, which is known as Eluru Road or Karl Marx Road, and that leads us to Vijayawada Bypass Road. After that, this road connects us to NH65, which is also known as Old Mumbai Highway, and that ultimately straight away takes us to Hyderabad. At this point, traffic in these localities are a bit unorganized, even though the congestion is less. So it's better to drive carefully. This is fascinating. We can smell cardamom in the air as we're approaching Telangana from Andhra. Although the South Indian states like Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu are the major contributors to cardamom production in Asia, and this climate is also favorable for cardamom cultivation, including this beginning of winter season. It's the harvesting time actually. This is the beauty of this tree. It's fully fledged with cardamom in the air. And I've heard that there is a large spice market, maybe near to this place in Suryapet, and maybe we are crossing that area.
The clock says exactly 50 past midnight, and we are almost home. It's only 40 kilometers more. So this particular road, which is going above and we just crossed, that is ORR. So the four-wheelers must take that road. We are going straight because we are on a two-wheeler. Roads are a little bumpy here. The clock struck exactly 2 when we reached Hyderabad's home. So after that, I have done one of the most important tasks at home, that is cleaning. So yeah, now it feels like home. So our journey ends now, and I hope that this video is going to be helpful for you guys if you are traveling from Kolkata to Hyderabad, or Hyderabad to Kolkata. So whatever information I needed to share, I have already shared throughout the video. In case anything I miss on, I shall be sharing just after this clip or at the end of the video. So do check out and leave us your comments, because your thoughts are most precious for us, right? So stay tuned for the next vlog.